I am Mark Bristow with Southern Broadcast Gaming Network here tonight with the Speed Racing League Speed Cup Series, race number 10. Tonight we are in Atlanta Motor Speedway. Now tonight is our 10th race, and the Speed Cup Series tonight is brought to us by Max Graphics, Simbox, so I hope everybody out there is having a good evening. So we are still in the midst of practice. And if everybody would, I want to give a big shout out to Max Graphics, Beer Street Journal, Simbox, Twisted Steel Steak Appeal. All right, and we're also going to go ahead and, if everyone would stand up for us, we're going to listen to our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing tonight? We have 5 seconds left in qualifying or practice. Then we will be going to qualifying. 2 viewers out there with us on the stream, thank you guys so much for showing up. Now here we are, race number 10, Atlanta Motor Speedway. We have 80 laps. Like I was saying, 80 laps. We have 3 sets of tires. Now we're getting quite a good bit of fuel on these laps here tonight. So fuel may not be much of a factor. Now we get, from what I'm seeing, they get about 20 laps to a set of tires. So that would be the biggest factor of this evening. So depending on, any cautions on the track tonight, anything going on, it could be a clean green race. We'll be seeing some strategy played out. Also, Speed Racing League and Southern Broadcast Gaming Network would like to congratulate Mr. Ben Mashburn. Our very own Ben Mashburn had a beautiful baby boy, and his wife was standing right at his side. So congratulations, Ben. And he is out on the track with us, so he recovered quickly. All right, guys, 4 viewers out there with us on the stream. While they're qualifying, I'm going to go ahead and go into the Max Graphics commercial. As well as Beer Street Journal.
Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer.
All right, guys. Well, 4 viewers out there with us on
Visit
the
our
stream.
sponsor,
We are
BeerStreetJournal.com news,
a
notes,
jump
and
on the
spotlights.
qualifying right now. Almost finished with that, and we will get started racing. Four viewers out there with us on the stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up.
Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we have our qualifying order and our starting order. Number 1 is Christopher Darling. Number 2 is Jeremy Richmond. Josh McDougall in 3rd. Rick Wishon in 4th. Anthony Musatti in 5th. Ben Mashburn in 6th. Martin Plute in 7th. Devin Pirog in 8th. Carlton Charles in 9th. Michael Mooney in 10th. Drew Eisenman in 11th, Mike Morkred in 12th, Dylan Smith in 13th, Mark McFadden in 14th, Josh Emerson in 15th, Matt Cherry in 16th, Grant Peterson in 17th, Ryan Dingler in 18th, Jason Shue in 19th, Barrett Morton in 20th, and 21st is Mr. Tim Branson. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We've got 21 racers on the board, 5 viewers out there with us on stream. Thank you guys. So we are getting ready to get out. We are gridding up. Going to be heading out onto that formation lap here very shortly. I hope everybody's here to enjoy a little bit of racing here in Atlanta.
Atlanta Motor Speedway Speed Racing League.
So 7 viewers out there with us in the stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up. We've got our pace car out on the track right now, getting our grid and formation lap going on. Getting ready to go green flag racing here. And tonight's green flag is brought to us by the Beer Street Journal, your #1 place for beer news. So if you guys are beer drinkers, go ahead and check that out. All right, we are green flag racing here in Atlanta. We have Christopher Darling in the first position, Josh McDougall in second, Jeremy Richmond in third, Anthony Musatti in fourth, Rick Wishon in fifth, Martin Plute in sixth, Ben Mashburn in seventh, Martin Charles in eighth, Devin Pirog in ninth, Eisenman in 10th. Looks like these guys are definitely taking a good jump on that green flag start. Got quite a bit of single file racing. Goes 2 wide here at the fourth car, which would be that number 4 of Martin Plute. Getting passed up by the number 98 of Richmond. And Jeremy Richmond has brought it up to the third position. Now he is trying to battle it out with Josh McDougall in that number 45 car. Ooh, yeah, everyone to take up that first position. Christopher Darling is not giving up the fight, though. And It looks like we do have a blinker out there on the track. Hopefully that's not going to affect his race at all. Definitely got a good jump here. 3 laps in at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jeremy Richmond in the number 1 spot. Let's check on. And you got Grant Peterson and Ryan Dingler battling it out there. So it looks like we have got quite a bit of good racing up front. Looks like 2 wide besides our leader, but then you got the number 80 trying to cross him up. Michael Mooney is trying to take him to take that first position. Can he get in a clean? And he can. He closed the door and blinked out at the same time. So Michael Mooney is in that first position right now. Ben Mashburn is in second. Jeremy Richmond is falling back a little bit to a 4th position. Oh. All right, that number 80 car looks like we have our first caution of the evening. Our cautions are brought to us tonight by Max Graphics. So we're going to try to bring up Mr. Mooney on the screen, see what happened. And it looks like he just lost control. That 73 might have tapped him in the rear, but I am not sure. Let's see if he would like to come up and speak to us. Mr. Mooney, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy. How you doing? What happened? Okay, we did. All right, and tonight's race is brought to you by Comcast. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I just wanted to check on you, see if everything was good. I didn't know if there was any contact there, but you say it was an internet issue, so. Well, and yeah, and that does happen. But I wanted to bring you up, make sure you were good, make sure everything was good on the track. So, all right, we'll get back there. We are under our first caution, so go ahead and get everything hopefully situated, and we'll see you back on the track, sir. All right, well, you guys heard it. Unfortunately, with these racers, internet, and I hate that it's an issue, but, you know, being on a multiplayer game like we are on iRacing, it definitely does happen. But these guys definitely duke it out and give it all they got. So here we are under our first caution of the evening. Couple guys are go ahead and taking the pit. Lap 8 of 80, now 9. In Atlanta Motor Speedway. Connor Adams said first and yo. Hey, Connor, how you doing tonight, buddy? But here we are taking our caution lap. Let me see what the pace car looks like. The lights may be off already. So that was a pretty quick caution. Getting ready to go green flag racing back here in Atlanta Motor Speedway. And just want to let everybody know again, the Speed Racing League Speed Cup Series is brought to us by SimBox, Max Graphics, Beer Street Journal, and Twisted Steel Steak Appeal. All right, we are green flag racing. Green flags tonight brought to us by Beer Street Journal, the #1 source for all your beer news. If you guys are beer lovers, go and check it out. It looks like I might have had a slight issue on the paints tonight, but I have everything reloaded. But we are out here, lap 10 of 80, 11 now, 11 of 80. Connor, I am doing pretty good. Out here with the Speed Racing League, just enjoying our time at Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight. Now we have got Mr. Josh McDougall in that first position now. Devin Pirog in second. Josh Emerson in third. Rick LaShawn in fourth. Dylan Smith wrapping up our top 5. Carlton Charles in 6th. Anthony Musatti in 7th. Ryan Dingler in 8th. Grant Peterson in 9th. We are under our second caution of the evening. So let's see what happened. Ooh, looks like another bump. You got the number 4 of Martin Plute, the number 22 of Mark McFadden, and is that the number 48 of Matt Cherry? So he looks to be pushing him. That is not a good thing, but hopefully we can break out of that. And he is, yes, he is. He is breaking out of that and getting back on with the race. But it definitely put Mr. McFadden on a spin there. Well, Connor, I am not sure how much it is. You would have to check it out. I know you can download it for free, but then you have to have a subscription. And in order to race like these guys, you definitely got to buy some cars and tracks. All right, well, here we are, lap 14 of 80, second caution of the evening. Pace car lights are still on. So we are going to go and watch Max Graphics. Just fine. But here we are. We still have our caution. Our pace car lights are on up for our second caution of the evening. And they, yep, just went off, so that's good. He'll be knocking out here soon, and we will get back to green flag racing. 15 laps in at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 9 viewers out there with us on the stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Let's take a chance. Let's go through the number 45 of Josh McDougall with the Spotify. Devin Pirog in 46 in the Discord. Mustang. Got the Monster Camaro. Number 74 of Rick Wishon. Want to try to get a good look at all of these paint schemes. Definitely got the number 73 Firestone machine, Josh Emerson. Carlton Charles. The number 27. Let's see what his is. I cannot tell. But we got the Coca-Cola number 44, Dylan Smith. Everybody knows that logo. Then got the number 32 machine out there. All right, we are green flag racing. We are in lap 16 of 80 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway with the Speed Racing League. This is race number 10 in their season. Brought to us by Max Graphics, Beer Street Journal. So we have got Josh McDougall still in that first position. Devin Pirog in second. Josh Emerson in third. We got 2 wide racing between the 44 and the 74. 44 looks to be taking over a little bit. So Rick Wishon is wrapping up our top 5. Grant Peterson in 6th. Carlton Charles in 7th. It looks like we've got a decent mixture. We've got a lot of single file racing with a couple of side-by-sides, 2 wides, trying to battle it out and move up in the rankings. Well, Connor, you have fun playing your game, buddy. We'll be right here waiting for you. We have 6 viewers out there with us on the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for showing up. And again, so we have, let's see here, Ben Mashburn. He is in the 20th position. He is racing hard. And him and his wife just had a beautiful baby. So I want to congratulate him for his beautiful baby boy. So looks like, let's see here. We have got 21 vehicles out there on the track. Lap 19 of 80 here in Atlanta. Going by pretty fast. Looks like the 74 of Rick Wishon and Dylan Smith in the 44 are still battling it out. Monster versus Coca-Cola. There for the 4th position. Right behind him, you've got the Max Graphics number 11 giving him a good push. That's Christopher Darling in the Max Graphics machine. One of the big guys here in the Speed Racing League. Definitely a good guy to race with, good guy to chat with. So it looks like Rick Wishon went back a little bit, but he is coming back up. Still side by side with that number 74. Is he going to be able to cut past him again? Maybe, but will he be able to nose in front of him and get in that bottom single file line? That is a good question. These guys are definitely doing some amazing racing here in Atlanta. All right, checking out some different angles, some different action. Got Christopher Darling, the number 11 Max Graphics machine, currently wrapping up our top 5. Rick Wishon actually went ahead and cut back. We've got the 73 and 74 backing each other up right there for the 4th and 6th position at the moment. Got some good two-wide racing between the 73 and the 11. Top 3 are going to be Josh McDougall, Devin Pirog, and Dylan Smith. Josh Emerson in 4th, up 11 spots from where he started. Christopher Darling in 5th. Drew Eisman. Oh, and we got guys passing all over the place, so we are going to wait. We're going to go through and check our field. Mr. Matt Cherry looks to be in the pitch. Jeremy Richmond in 20th. Ben Mashburn in 19th. Michael Mooney in 18th. Jason Shu in 17th. Mark McFadden in 16th. Anthony Musati in 15th. Ryan Dingler in 14th. Barrett Morton in 13th. Mike Morkred in 12th. Grant Peterson in 11th. Coming up to our top 10, we got Carlton Charles in number 10. Martin Plute in 9th. Rick Wishon in 8th. Josh Emerson in 7th. Tim Branson in 6th. Now, he is the biggest mover, up 15 spots from where he started. Drew Eisenman in 5th. Now 4th. Oh, you know, that just doesn't work as good. So here we are, lap 26 of 80 here in Atlanta. And these guys are racing hard. Definitely got some good movement on the track. Everybody is definitely at their pedal to the metal out there. Look forward to seeing what kind of strategy they're going to be running here in a little while. So, guys, out there in the stream, we've got 6 viewers. Let me know, who do you think is going to win this evening? And or what is your favorite paint scheme? So here we are in lap 29 of 80 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Got some hard chargers up there. Number 92. We have our 3rd caution of the evening. And we watched that live. I am still going to go back and check that out. The 92 of Tim Branson, that NOS machine out there. Looks like he is going up. He did not clear the number 4. Did not clear him. Wasn't able to make it directly up over that Twisted Steel Stake Appeal number 4 machine of Martin Plute. And you can't blame Martin for that, because that didn't look, like anyone's fault. It looks like he just misjudged the distance. Let's see if we can bring our guy up here. Tim, this is Mark in the booth. Can you hear me? You got a copy? All right, look like that is not going to happen, but that is okay. So here we are in our third caution of the evening. 32 laps of 80 in Atlanta. Definitely a good chance for a lot of the field to go ahead and jump to pits, take care of, any go-go juice or feel-good issues they have tonight. Getting 4 fresh tires and a little bit of fuel. And since we are in our third caution, we're going to go ahead and check out our Beer Street Journal one more time.
Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights.
All right, well, it looks like pace car lights are off. Looks like everybody is getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. I hope everybody out here is having a good evening with us. Our pace car is off the track. We are heading back to green flag. Green flag tonight brought to us by the Beer Street Journal. So let's get back racing in Atlanta. Lap 34 of 80. We have Ryan Dingler in that first position. Drew Eisenman in second. Dylan Smith in third. Christopher Darling is in fourth. Josh McDougall in fifth. Grant Peterson in sixth. Devin Pirog in seventh. Anthony Musatti in eighth. Britt Barrett Morton in ninth. Josh Emerson in 10th. Wrapping up our top 10. Let's go ahead and get back up to the front, see what is going on. Got a good pack of 2-wide racing there for the first 6 vehicles in this race. These guys are definitely charging hard with Eisenman taking over that first position, but will he be able to shut out that Hex Armor, number 8? And it looks like he did, but will he be able to get in front and keep that? Got Eisenman up 10 positions from where he started. Darling is actually down 1 from where he started. Ryan Dingler in third, up 15 positions from where he started. Grant Peterson in fourth, up 13 positions. So these guys are definitely hard charging it out there tonight in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta is a lot of these guys' favorite tracks. 5 viewers out there with us on the stream. Tell us, if you guys are in the chat, what track do you like the best? So we've got Mr. Eisenman still taking that top spot there. He is hitting that high line. Now it looks like the number 8, he fell to the back. So I am curious what happened with him. See if he is okay. But Ryan Dingler in the Hex Armor number 8 went ahead and took to the back of the field. Hopefully everything is going. Now, we do have, unfortunately, Matt Cherry is out of the race this evening. But we have got Drew Eisenman in that top spot. But here we are, under our 4th caution of the evening. Mark McFadden looks to have had an incident, so we're going to come and check that out. Ooh. So the number 22, Mark McFadden, looks like he got a little loose and lost a little bit of control. And that Liquid Death number 53 of Mike Morcrid kind of came into him a little bit. The number 49, which is Anthony Musati, got pulled into that. So let's see if we can bring one of those 3 guys up to talk to us. Hey, Anthony, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy? Ooh, you didn't quite miss that one. How's everything going? Oh, I am sorry to hear that. Yeah, and I didn't notice you got swept up into that, and I wanted to bring you in to see how you were doing. I would have, but no, I'm just like I said. So are you out for the race? Ooh. Well, I'll tell you, look, I'm hiring. You don't get paid anything, but you can come in and it'll help me spectate. Ah, all right, man. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. You have a good night, sir. And I'm sorry you're out of the race. I really am. Where were you at again? I'll put you back up in. Badger, got it. All right, you have a good night. All right, that is a shame seeing these guys go out, you know, when they're doing so good in the race. And one little thing can knock them out like that. That is a shame. But here we are in lap 42, just over halfway. Now we are in our 4th caution of the evening. We got our pace car lights are currently off. So these guys are getting ready to go back green flag racing. We're going to have Drew Eisenman in that first position and Christopher Darling right there in second. So they're going to be battling it out on the restart. So here we are. We have 6 viewers out there with us in the stream. We are at Atlanta Motor Speedway with Speed Racing League. I am Mark Bristow with Southern Broadcast Gaming Network, proud broadcasters, proud voice of the Speed Racing League. Now tonight we are brought to us by Max Graphics, Simbox, Beer Street Journal, and I like throwing Twisted Steel Steak Appeal out there because that is a nice logo. So here we are back, Green Flag Racing, lap 43 of 80. Hope these guys are enjoying it as much as I am. We have got Drew Eisenman in that first position, got a amazing jump on that start. Christopher Darling is directly behind him in second place. Grant Peterson in fourth, actually. Josh Emerson in third. Dylan Smith in fifth. Rick Wishon in sixth. Martin Plute in seventh. Devin Pirog in eighth. Josh McDougall in ninth. Ben Mashburn is wrapping up our top 10. Mike Morkred in 11th. Barrett Morton in 12th. Ryan Dingler in 13th. Carlton Charles in 14th. Tim Branson in 15th. Jason Shue in 16th. Jeremy Richmond in 17th. Michael Mooney in 18th. Anthony Musati in 19th. And Mark McFadden in 20th, with Matt Cherry out for the evening. But here we are, Eisenman and Darling still neck and, well, not neck and foot, not neck and neck, but lap 45 of 80. We are definitely going toward the end here. Well, or just over halfway, but, you know, getting that way. And these guys are racing it really good. This race is going by pretty fast. And I want to see. I cannot tell what Ben Mashburn is running tonight, but that is a wonderful paint scheme. Very colorful. Loving the colors. But you've got the Twisted Steel Steak Appeal number 4 machine tearing it up, trying to get into that top spot. Definitely got the assist from Ben. Now, he can take that top spot from Eisenman, but will he be able to keep it here in Atlanta? We have definitely got a lot of good racing out there this evening. Eisenman is coming back to take his top spot. Ben Mashburn is in the first position. Now, these guys are racing hard, but will they be able to keep those spots? Given how the race has been going this evening. But Ben Mashburn has taken that pole position, followed very closely by Josh McDougall, less than a tenth of a second behind him. Then you got Drew Eisenman is literally 2/100th of a second behind that guy. So he is definitely not giving up. He wants his spot back, and what is he willing to do to take it? That is the question. You know, these guys are keeping good distance from each other, good drafting techniques. These guys are definitely know what they're doing. 50 laps in here at Atlanta, 30 to go. We are definitely getting well over halfway in this race, and we are hard pushing. These guys out here are giving it their all tonight. And, you know, there is a fine line between hard racing and reckless driving. but I think these guys got the hard racing going on. I think they're right on that right side of that line. We've got definitely a good bit of two wide racing here throughout almost the entire roster up until Carlton Charles in that number 27 machine, with Barrett Morton right behind him in the 19. Tim Branson in the number 92 NOS machine. And we still got Ryan Dingler back there in the number 8 Hex Armor. He is not out of this fight yet. And you got to think, between all of these guys, there's maybe 0.2 of a second from all of these racers out there this evening. These guys are hard on it. Eight viewers out there with us on the stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up. We are in Atlanta Motor Speedway, race number 10 with Speed Racing League. Speed Racing League is brought to us tonight by Max Graphics, who is one of the proud sponsors of Speed Racing League. Also, Beer Street Journal. So if anybody out there on the stream likes beer, then check out Beer Street Journal. If you guys are in iRacing, check out Max Graphics. They definitely do some amazing schemes out here, some amazing paint jobs on these cars. But we have still got Ben Mashburn up in that first position, followed very closely by Drew Eisenman in 77. We got Josh McDougall in the number 45. Drew Eisenman took over that top. No. So Jeremy Richmond, he is a lap down car, but he is out there in front of all the guys. He is pushing. Oh, looks like we might have. Oh, okay. Look, I thought we had a little bit of scrubbing there for a second. Thank God. We did not. I love seeing it when they're racing like this, clean and green. That's my favorite kind of racing. Because these guys are out here. They are trying to take over that track. Looks like the number 44 might have bumped the number 98 a little bit. Now, he is a lap down car, but he is in the middle of the top 5 guys who are trying to take home the gold here tonight. 23 laps to go here in Atlanta. Drew Eisenman leading the pack in that number 77. Martin Plute in the number 4 actually just got in front of him. Is he going to be able to keep it? He is being pushed. These guys are definitely out there for the win. And you got to think there is about a second from the 1st to the 12th position out there. Less than a second. These guys are all packing it in. But these guys are definitely into some tight pack racing tonight. They're definitely using Atlanta for what it is. Not a lot of room to get spread out too much here. But you've got Eisenman and Mashburn right next to each other. Plute has got the good push on there, but will he be able to get up to the front? And you've still got that number 98 out there of Richmond. He is the last car on the lead lap. and he is not giving up that lead lap for anybody. And that just goes to show you, it's not just about getting that first spot. It's about doing well in the race and being proud of what you're doing. And all of these guys need to be proud of what they're doing this evening. Eight viewers out there with us on the stream. Atlanta Motor Speedway, 19 laps to go. Are we going to see another round of pit stops? And are we going to see another caution? See, that is the question. These guys are definitely getting in close, using the draft to their advantage here in Atlanta. Martin Plute has fell back quite a little bit to that 9th position, still in the top 10. Ben Mashburn still taking up that first spot, followed by Josh McDougall in the number 45. Devin Pirog in 3rd in the 46. Carlton Charles in 4th in the 27 car. Rick Wishon in the 74, wrapping up your top 5. Dylan Smith in 6th in that number 44. Josh Emerson in the 73 and 7th. Christopher Darling's 11 machine in the 8th position. Grant Peterson in 9th in the number 52. Number 77 of Drew Eisenman wrapping up our top 10 this evening. Martin Plute, the number 4 in 11th. Barrett Morton, the number 19 car in 12th. Ryan Dingler in 13th in the number 8. Tim Branson in the number 92 machine in 14th. Mike Morkrid, the number 53 in 15th. Jason Shue in 16th in the number 3 car. Number 98 of Jeremy Richmond in 17th. Michael Mooney in 18th in the pits in the number 80 machine. Number 49 of Anthony Musatti. Mark McFadden in 20th. It looks like Matt McFadden might be out of the race, as well as Matt Cherry. Let's get back up here and check these guys out. Look at that racing up front. Jeremy Richmond is not giving up that lead lap no matter what. 14 laps to go. He has got the number 23 of Ben Mashburn in first position, following right behind Jeremy Richmond, who is in the 17th position, but he does not want to give up that lead lap, so he is not letting anyone get past him tonight. And that might cause a little bit of contention. But these guys are definitely putting in good laps. I'm going to go ahead and check and see if we have had any pits recently. These guys have been out there, for the most part, 36 and 37 laps. Except for Carlton Charles, who pitted 28 laps ago. And these guys are running hard, so these tires are lasting a lot longer than I thought they would. 12 laps to go here in Atlanta. Let's see our track map. Bring it up. So here we got, and we've got some tight pack racing. Some of that 19 looks to have, did he hit the pits? No, he fell back a little bit. What is he doing? No, he's going good. All right, so our track map is a little messed up here tonight. 10 laps to go here in Atlanta. Go ahead and get that off of our screen. There we go. That looks better. So here we are, still got a tight single file racing up here in the first 3 positions. Let's see, Carlton Charles, 4th, 5th. Oh yeah, we're still going. Everybody looks to be single filing it. Nobody is going to get into battle. I wonder if these guys are letting their positions ride for the rest of this race. Only 8 laps to go here in Atlanta with Speed Racing League. Let's see what's exciting. Exciting would be Carlton Charles in that 27 machine. Devin Pirog. Josh McDougall is in 2nd. And it looks like he has got Pirog right behind him. Is he looking to maybe snatch that 2nd spot away from him? He is taken up. Looks like he was going to the high line for a second, but went ahead and fell back in. Thought for a second he was going to try to use the draft to slingshot himself up. But it looks like he is set in his pace, doing really good with Ben Mashburn in 1st. Josh McDougall is in 2nd. Devin Pirog taking 3rd. Carlton Charles in 4th. Rick Wishon in 5th, wrapping up our top 5. Martin Plute is in 6th, followed by Drew Eisenman in 7th. Grant Peterson in 8th. Christopher Darling in 9th. Josh Emerson in 10th. Dylan Smith in 11th. Barrett Morton in 12th. Ryan Dingler in 13th. Mike Morkrid in 14th. Tim Branson in 15th. Jeremy Richmond in 16th. Jason Shue in 17th. Michael Mooney in 18th. So we have 4 laps to go here. Looks like these guys are just giving it all they got to end this race. Get this off of there. All right. He might be falling back just a little bit. Josh McDougall on that 45. Devin Pirog in the 46. Carlton Charles is happy where he's at in 4th. Let's come back to the back. Check out, let's see, Jason Shue. Jeremy Richmond. Tim Branson is in your 15th spot, right behind Mike Morkrid. Mr. Dylan Smith is out there in the middle of everyone, just cruising along, getting ready to finish this race up. Now, we have 2 laps to go here in Atlanta. We have our white flag is out, 1 lap to go. Ben Mashburn is steady in that 1st spot, with McDougall right behind him. Devin Pirog in 3rd. Carlton Charles in 4th. Now, I was wrong. These guys are gunning it for that last little bit. And we have our winner here for this evening here in Atlanta of Ben Mashburn. I know he is happy about that. Anything we got going on out there? No, these guys are just finishing up the race. And we have our race results. So let's go ahead and check. And again, I am not seeing it on that, so that's okay. Let's go back here. So race results are as follows. Ben Mashburn has taken that first place. Devin Pirog in second. Josh McDougall in third. Rick Wishon in fourth. Carlton Charles in fifth. Drew Eisenman in sixth. Grant Peterson in seventh. Christopher Darling in eighth. Martin Plute in ninth. Ryan Dingler wrapping up our top 10 this evening. Barrett Morton is in 11th. Josh Emerson in 12th. Dylan Smith in 13th. Mike Morkred in 14th. Tim Branson in 15th. Jeremy Richmond in 16th. Jason Shue in 17th. Michael Mooney in 18th. Anthony Musati in 19th. Mark McFadden in 20th. And Matt Cherry in 21st. All right. Well, we have got our top three. We are going to bring these guys up and check on them, see what they have got to say for their race this evening. Starting out with Mr. Josh McDougall. Hey, Josh, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy? It is going wonderful, man. You got third place here in Atlanta. I I did not want to say anything about that. I saw some. That's kind of what I was looking at. Well, and hey, we're proud of you, man. That was some good racing out there, and like you said, there was a lot of hard racing out there. Very minimal incidents. I mean, a couple people did get loose, but that wasn't too bad this evening. Oh yeah, a lot of fun to watch too. So, do you have any other shout outs for us this evening? All right, buddy. Well, you have a good night. We will let you back up there. Thank you for coming in and talking to us. All right, we're going to bring up our second place, Devin Pirog. Hey, Devin, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, how you doing tonight? Checking to see if I don't know if I've got you guys on sound. That is not a good thing, yeah. Well, maybe we do. So I'll wait on the chat. But so did you have a strategy this evening? Yeah, and Josh McDougall definitely had good things to say about you. You guys were definitely pushing hard out there. Well, it was like I was telling him, it was a lot of fun to watch. You guys definitely did a lot of good racing out there. You know, a couple little incidents, but other than that, you guys kept it clean for a good bit of the race. Well, awesome. Well, man, do you have any shout outs? You know, top 3 spots always get unlimited shout outs for anyone they want to. Richard. All right. Well, we appreciate you, buddy. We'll let you get back to celebrating. All right. You have a good night, sir. Well, I hope everyone out there is having a good night. We're going to bring up our number 1, Ben Mashburn. Hey, Ben, this is Mark in the booth. You got a copy. Ben, you got a copy? All right. Well, I am not getting anything. But all right. Well, guys, this was Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ben Mashburn, top spot, number 1 here tonight. And everybody give him a big round of applause. So we are going to call it an evening. I want to say thank you to everybody that watched this evening. Everybody who came out to Speed Racing League. Definitely put on a good show tonight. Definitely want to thank our sponsors, Max Graphics, Beer Street Journal, Simbox, and all of our viewers. Thank you guys so much. I'm Mark. This is Southern Broadcast Gaming Network for the Speed Racing League. I want to tell everybody good night. Have a great rest of the week, great weekend.